Hello and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin. Bitcoin remains in its breakout posture. As we can see, 5 waves up on small time frames and 3 waves down, which is generally supportive of this breakout thesis at the moment. Please note that this breakout thesis is only valid or likely as long as these support levels are holding. As we're speaking, we've come down to the golden ratio, the 61.8 Fibonacci retracement, and seen a bit of a reaction here at 27,800. But yeah, I mean, it has shown a high level of consolidation since middle of March, end of March. We see micro 5 waves up, 3 waves down, and we are holding support. Support levels are very well identified and defined here. We've got 27,830. That's the level we've just seen a reaction to, even though only a weak one, so it might very well break. And we've got 27,560, which would be the next relevant support. And then we've got 27,060. Yeah, as long as we're holding at least one of them, I assume a direct breakout, even though a break below 27,060 or to that level would indicate that we are losing 1 degree. So this latest 1-2 setup will be lost and we are resetting blue wave 2. This would be invalidated below 26,540 and already getting unlikely below 27,060, which means below that level we have to consider a larger drop into the box here in the middle between 24,940 and 26,270. This would also only be hardly bearish. It would rather just be a pullback, a deeper pullback into a wave 2 support area in an ABC or a WXY structure, depending on where we are then, because the more complex this sideways correction goes and becomes without a breakout, you know, that might change the overall wave count structure of the correction. But for now, as long as we're holding 27,060, I assume we are in a breakout pattern. All that really needs to happen now is just purely for price to break out. It is one of the best setups we've had in a long time for Bitcoin and also Ethereum and many altcoins. But markets tend to go to the extremes, also time-wise. When a lot of people are bought out, that's when you typically can expect a radical move. And I think we are going to see a radical move. What I can, of course, not tell you, because I'm not from the future, is if we're going to go up or down from here. That's why we've got these relevant Fibonacci levels on the chart that currently tell us we are hovering above support and below resistance. So we're moving in a very tight range here between these two red lines, which are basically our resistance levels at 28,820 and 29,200. That's resistance. I think a lot of short sellers placed their stop losses above these levels. There was also decent selling volume when they came down, but also we are holding support. So it's all about currently a bit of a balance of forces there at the moment. And we've got all the preparations, and the bulls, in my opinion, seem to be a bit stronger at the moment because we get 5 wave moves to the upside. We get 3 wave corrections to the downside. That is typically indicative of a breakout, but price hasn't done it yet. Now, when price has done it, that's typically too late. Then the price is on the move, and it will probably be quite a radical move the way this is going, because we are moving and we've been moving in this range now for 2 to 3 weeks. It is really difficult and boring, and but again, boring is not necessarily bearish. And yeah, as long as we're holding support, price should break out. As I always say, should is not will, and it's all probabilistic. But for now, I'm of the view that we are going to go up from here as long as we're holding, first of all, 27,560. And if we don't hold that, we can fall back a little lower to 27,060. Looking at the micro level here, for me, it appears that this here was a wave W to the downside, an X wave high, and now a Y wave to the downside. The move down looks at the moment entirely corrective, which is good. Yeah, which is good. Because it indicates, again, it's a 3-wave correction. We might see a move up. We have now reacted a few times here to the golden ratio, that 27,830 level. Now that's the next key support. A drop below that just would send it deeper into the box, so no invalidation or anything. And yeah, I mean, what we can see at the moment is a bullish divergence on the relative strength index on the 1 hour chart, a weak one, but we do see one, which means let me just move that back, from that swing low here, which was made on Wednesday, to today's swing lows, we can see, well, on the MACD as well, with the MACD line, you see a higher low, whereas the price makes a lower low and the RSI also makes higher lows here, whereas price is making lower lows. Now that's also indicative of a breakout coming. Divergences are among the best signals because it indicates that this sell-off is losing steam and momentum. But also here, I mean, I know that it's actually the 30-minute chart I was just looking at, but here on the 1 hour, on the 1 hour we don't see the bullish divergence on the MACD, but we do see it on the RSI. Okay, a little bit clearer actually. But yeah, it's typically, indicative of a breakout. But all really we're waiting for is for price really just to do it. I'm just repeating myself. I know that, but I know a lot of you appreciate that. Yeah, it's a bit of a waiting game, a bit of patience. We know that from crypto, it happens. We get these ranges after long upside movements. And yeah, I mean, that's where we are. So maybe we see a little bit more action later today. I'll keep you updated. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.